Ravnica Allegiance for ranked. So amazing. Yay! To use some of our gold. Alright, here we go, boys. Here we go. We're just going to fire it straight up and get in there. See what we got in our pack one, pick one. Simic Ascendancy. Really, really good card. Played with that a couple times. And it's been a fantastic little card. Gates Ablaze. We could just take this and go Gates if we want to. Probably not a bad idea. Sphinx of New Prov. I've always had a, you know, when I saw this card in the spoiler, I didn't think it was that amazing. Like if you're paying 2 white, 2 blue, it felt like it wasn't nearly as good as the other, like, you know, double guild colors. But the times I've played against this thing, when it comes down on turn 4 and you have to wait because like your removal costs, you know, 3+ mana usually. You have to wait till you have 5 mana before you can even hit it with a removal spell. That's like earliest usually. And then some of your removals like 5 mana. So now you've got to wait till you have 7 to target it. And if you don't have flyers that can deal with it, sometimes this just runs away with the game. So I don't think that this is as bad as I originally thought it was. I think this guy's actually pretty solid. But here's another one. Look at this. There's 2 of the double guild killer cards. Sunder Shaman is amazing too. This guy has done. I've had the secondary text be extremely relevant against me too. That thing has destroyed some enchantments against me that I did not want to be destroyed. So yeah, it's like a repeatable enchantment artifact removal. Very hard to deal with too. 4 mana 5/5 is really difficult to deal with. Most of the removal doesn't even handle this guy. So, very solid. What about commons? Grotestimize is great. Final Payment's great. Okay, that's about all that's worth noting right now. But look, I mean, our rare and all 3 of our uncommons are great. The question is, what do we want to pick here? Because now we got to think, this is best of 1 draft. We don't get to do best of 3 in rank. So whatever we draft has to, like, we can't rely on sideboard cards. We can't rely on like decks that need that best of 3 to win. We have to draft a deck that's going to consistently be good. Even if it's not like the best, it needs to consistently be able to play all of its cards. And that's why I kind of worry about the Gates deck. I don't know. Like in best of 3, it's definitely the best strategy, but I'm not sure if it's still the best strategy in best of 1 draft. It might be, and if it is, we just take the Gates Ablaze and go with it here. Or do we just take like Simic Ascendancy, which is an absolutely amazing card, and just go with that. Taking one of these 2 cards here doesn't feel good right at the beginning, because when you take like a card like Simic Ascendancy, yeah, sure, you just took a Simic card, but you could easily splash this. Like if you end up in say Azorius, you can still splash green for this. If you end up in Gruul, you can still splash blue for this. That's easy. You may only get like 1 or 2 activations off of it in any given game, like in the same turn, that is. You may only get like 1 activation a turn with it in a lot of games, but that's okay. Whereas if you take one of these double guild color cards, you know, you're kind of stuck trying to go that guild as your primary guild colors or primary deck colors. Then we could just take the solid Gates Ablaze. That's probably what I want to go with here. I think the choice here is just go Gates Ablaze and just see if the Gates deck is good in best of 1. Let's just test it out. Kalo, how's it going tonight, buddy? Think you made Try a draft. Got enough gold for it? Very nice. Very nice. You should do it, man. I think we're going to test out the Gates strategy in best of one ranked draft. Let's just see. Let's just see, one, have the bots been fixed enough that it's not still the best archetype? And then two, if it's still very easily draftable, is it good in best of one draft? Let's just try it and see. Good. How about me? I'm doing fantastic, man. Tired. I came home and like passed out on the couch for a little bit, but I'm back awake again. I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm alive, and I'm here. And I'm pumped that I get to draft Ravnica Allegiance finally for rank. My God, it's been too long. Here we go, boys. Gates Ablaze. Oh, and a second pick Gatebreaker Ram. Alright, this is going to be gross. Grotesque Demise is a solid choice. Or we could just pick up a gate. You know that feeling you've been asleep most of the day? Been super tired for some reason. And had a headache, so that didn't help. Yeah, that don't help at all. Yeah, I feel you. I feel your pain, Bruta. So it's either Grotesque Demise or Azorius Guildgate. And again, I don't know how much they altered the bot's pick order for the gates. I don't know if we need to be taking them a lot earlier than we used to, or if they're still going to wheel back to us like they did before. Not sure. I'm not sure exactly what they did to fix the bots. I would normally just take the Grotesque Demise here and pick up the Guildgate when it wheels back to me. But I don't know if it will. I don't know if it will. Let's try it though. We're gonna take Grotesque Demise and see if the gate wheels back to us. Tether's okay. Flames is okay. Thrall's pretty good. And then we have Guildgate. And it's one of those things where it's like I really wonder how this is going to turn out with the gates wheeling back to us. But I'm just going to draft the deck like I did before, where I just take the really high impact cards the first time the pack comes around, and then pick up all the gates on the wheel if they come back to us. Unless there's just nothing really impactful. In this pack here, it's between the Flames of the Raised Boar and the Grasping Thrall. I kind of want to just take the Flames. Yeah. Kind of just want to take the Flames here. Windstorm Drake's solid, but not crazy good in the Gates deck. Another Grasping Thrall would be better, in my opinion, than the Windstorm Drake. So it's either Grasping Thrall or the Guildgate. I want to take the Thrall. Macabre Mockery is decent. Incubation Incongruity is decent. But none of these are worth taking over the Guildgate. Mockery, Incubation again. Okay, again, not worth taking over the Guildgate. Alright, it looks like the bots are still passing gates really late, so I don't think there's any issue with drafting a gates deck still. Okay, yeah, we just willed like all the gates anyway, so we're good. We're good, boys. We good. We Gucci. Alright, pack 1 went pretty well, I would have to say. Pretty well. We got a Gatebreaker Ram, a Gates Ablaze, a couple pretty decent filler type cards, and 5 gates, so pretty good. Hero of Precinct 1's pretty solid. Mortify is probably our pick here. Another Grasping Thrall, a Frenzied Eric's, Growth Spiral, all those are really good. I think we just take the Mortify here though. Very cheap, non-conditional removal with the added benefit that it can destroy enchantments, which again in best of 1 is going to be really important to have that type of effect in your deck. Is Kaisrath good in a blue-white splash black flyers? If you've got the gates or the mana base to support it, yeah, I like Kaisrath. But here the pick is going to be the Mortify. Let's see. We could take Acrobat for the Death Touch. We could take Arrester's Admonition for the bounce and card draw. I think we just take the Guildgate here. Those are. We'll just try to will something from this pack, but we don't want to risk the Guildgate for those cards. Clear the stage, pretty decent. All right, so yeah, we'll pick up the clear the stage here, I think. Racketeers are pretty good. Another Arrester's Admonition. Growth Spiral. Really good in the Gates deck. Growth Spiral is. Is Fairy's Dualistic good? You got all 3 of the flying buff creatures. I like Fairy Duelist. I think it's fine even without like the buff creatures if you need something for curve on the two slot. Yeah, you can do some really cool things in combat with the Duelist. Is it better than Pegasus? I wouldn't say that it's better. I'd say they're about equal. I think I want the Growth Spiral out of this pack. It's either Growth Spiral or Rakdos Guildgate. I think I'll just take the Spiral here. Ooh, Gate Colossus. Oh, we gotta take it, but damn, look at this. Gate Colossus in the same pack with a Skewer and a Law Mage's Binding. Like we needed stuff like that, but we're not passing a Gate Colossus. Oh, that's amazing. Cry the Carnarium, probably not, especially since we already have Gates Ablaze. Get the Point though. Get the Point is really good. We'll take that over the Gate. Grasping Thrall, we've already got one. I want mass gates now. I want mass gates. It's possible that the gate would will if we pass it here, but I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Dead Revels would get back what? Our Ram. Grasping Thrall, Grudian. Dead Rebels is pretty good. We do have a clear the stage. Well, I'm gonna pass on the Rebels, I think. Just take the gate. I do hope the Rebels comes back to us though. Another Grudian or Rakdos Guildgate. Just gonna take the Guildgate. Well, Cry came back to us, but it's not really the one we wanted to come back. Guess we take it though, over Blade Brand. Bedeck, Bedazzle. Pretty solid. Consecrate, Consume, also really solid. Sphinx is a nice finisher. Final Payment, really good cheap removal. I guess we take Bedeck, Bedazzle. I do hope the Consecrate Consume comes back though. That life gain could be quite nice. Something good's gonna come back to us though regardless. That's good. Yes, 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 yes. We got it, boys. We got the Archway Angel too. Oh, this is gonna be good. Solhana Wayfinder is really good in this deck. Scorch Mark or a Guildgate. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Guildgates so far. We probably need something for Curve on turn 2 though, which yeah. Scorch Mark or Wayfinder, either one. What is our creature count looking like though? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ew, our creature count's really low. We've got quite a bit of removal. Let's take the Wayfinder here over Scorch Mark. Another clear this stage. That's pretty nice getting to buy back creatures with clear the stage. It won't get to happen a lot in this deck. We have like Gate Colossus and Gatebreaker Ram. They can trigger it. Maybe we just take the hybrid. Since we already have one clear the stage, it's probably the best bet here. Work on our curve a little bit. Ooh, Gateway Plaza. That's nice. Skewer the Critics, Final Payment, Gateway Plaza. Whew. Kinda wanna just take the Final Payment here. Yeah. Frilled Mystic. That would be difficult to cast. Be nice, but it'd be difficult. We'll take the Guildgate. Another Growth Spiral? I think so. Oligarch, probably. Yeah. Admonition, Imp, Guildgate. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hang on, wait, what? I thought we already had 12 before the last Guildgate. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 13. We're lacking in green Guildgates. We're not even going to be able to play all of our guild gates, I don't think. We already have 4 Rakdos. So we either take, I guess we take the carry-on imp here. Yeah. Let's see, a second Grudian, or a Viscopa Vampire, or a third Growth Spiral. Probably third Spiral, right? So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 2s. Let's go ahead and cut out the things we're not going to use so we can see what we need here. I don't know about Cry. Let's put that over here for now. I don't know about the Lockets either. I don't know about the Mockery. Definitely running that though. About 3 cards away from a complete deck. We might run the Cry. We might run the Mockery. So what does this look like creature-wise? 1, 2, 3. Alright boys, back. Alright, so we were counting our creatures. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have a lot of removal. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 removal spells. That's a lot of removal. That makes cards like Noxious Grudian not that great because we've already got so much removal. The Death Touch starts to become irrelevant, you know. But I think we've got a really good setup here that if the creature isn't high impact, the Growth Spiral kind of is better because it's going to draw us into our high impact creatures, and it helps us get out our guild gate. We're going to be very, very heavy guild gates with this deck, so the Growth Spiral is going to help us get out those gates and ramp a bit quicker. It makes the deck a lot faster with Growth Spirals. I just don't know if we want 3 of them or if we want another creature here. We probably want another creature, right? The Viscopa Vampire is nice in this style deck because you start out a little slow and it can gain you some life later, but we do have Archway Angel, so as long as we draw into Archway Angel, the Viscopa Vampire is not that critical. And then we have Gorclan Wrecker, which is going to be a nice finisher because of the Menace, if we want to go with that. Because with all the removal we've got, they will rarely be able to block it if we're the beatdown. I'm thinking just run 2 Growth Spiral. Those are our only blue cards, I just realized that too. Growth Spirals are only blue. That's funny. Yeah, let's go with let's go with the Wrecker. None of these are very good. We'll go with the Guildgate here. It's a green one too. Very nice. Sack 2 creatures to draw through. We don't have enough creatures in this deck. Spear Spewer we don't need. Feral Maca, I mean we've got one if we want another 2-drop. Rakdos Roustabout's probably better than Noxious Grudian in this deck. We just don't really need the Death Touch that much. We'll take this guy just in case, but we might not run him. We will see. Consign to the Pit or Mammoth Spider? So do we want the Reach, or do we want the, probably the Reach, right? The Reach and the Creature. Yeah. Okay, Brush Strider's nice in this deck too. A little extra life gain. Alright, cool. So we only got to cut like 1 card. And I think it's one of the 3-drop creatures. Like either the Grudian or the Roustabout, probably. This deck turned out really nice. This deck turned out really nice. We got 14 Guildgates. So mad, your last pack, first pick had Ram, but you're blue, white, black with only 3 Guildgates. That feels bad, man. Did you see this draft? We went first pick Gates Ablaze into a second pick Gatebreaker Ram, and then we got Gate Colossus and Archway Angel later on. This deck's gonna be really sweet. We're at a 14 creature, 10 non-creature. Alright, we want all of our 2s. I think we want all of our 4s and 5s, and we want all this top end as well. This is really a 2. We're only ever going to use it for Bedeck. Okay, cool. I think it's either Grudian, we cut Grudian, or we cut Roustabout. That seems to be the two weakest cards in this deck right now. Probably Roustabout. Like, even though the Death Touch on Grudian is not that relevant because of all the removal that we've got, the Roustabout's only 1 more power as a beater and same toughness, so it's still going to die to all the same things. And the dealing 1 damage to a player when it's blocked is not that significant. Like, just having Grudian and the threat of a Death Toucher may be really good some games. So let's just cut the Roustabout. That'll leave us with a 13 creature, 10 non. We can buy back Gate Colossus with all of our gates. We have clear the stage to get a creature back. Should be okay. Our low creature count should be okay because of the insane amount of removal we got. And the little bit of recursion that we got. Alright, cool. We need to figure out our mana base. Alright. So here we go, boys. I'm gonna teach you guys, for those that have never seen me calculate a mana base before, I'm going to teach you guys how to calculate a mana base in Limited. Arena does this for you, and I think Arena does a fantastic job of calculating it. I would go with what Arena says most of the time, but if you feel comfortable doing these calculations, sometimes it's a good idea to make small adjustments to what Arena has. But anyway, the first thing you do when you want to build a mana base in Limited is count up the number of mana symbols that you have in your deck of each color. So we'll start with green, for example. And in green, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green mana symbols. So we'll write that down. Alright, now let's go to black. We have 1, 2, We're going to count, when you have this where it's like hybrid black red, count it as one black, one red. So we're going to count that as one black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 black. Then we go to red. Red, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if you get to an odd number like this, that should be 5, round up to the next nearest even number. So we're going to go to 6 there. And then we'll go white. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, we're going to round up to 6. And then lastly, blue, we only have 2, the 2 growth spirals. Alright, now that you have all of these and they're all rounded up to the next highest even number, divide all these by 2. And now you're going to add 1 to all of these. Alright, and this tells you how many sources, how many, when you're figuring out what land you need, how many land do you need of each color. So if we were going to play this deck with no Guildgates, no dual land, no non-basics, we would need this many basic lands to make this deck function properly. Right, and if you count that up, that's more than 17. So it's going 5 colors like we did here is not really something you can do if you're not drafting a format where you have Guildgates. First of all, you're gonna never hit some of these lands if you had all basics, and second of all, you couldn't even have enough to have the correct number of basics that you need to support this this intense of a mana requirement. But once you've got all this calculated out, look at the Guildgates in this format and see what you can subtract from these numbers. So we'll go through and add up our Guildgate. So let's just start with white here at the top. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 white in our Guildgates. So we go back to our calculations here, and we had 6, but we only needed 4. So we are actually 2 over the amount of white sources we need in this deck, just with our Guildgates. So we may, if we need to shave for other colors, white Guildgates may be something that we look at. Alright, now let's go to blue. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 blue Guildgates. And for blue, again, we only needed 2. So we're 2 more than we need for blue as well. Red, let's look at red. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 red in our Guildgates, and we needed 4. So again, we're 2 more than what we needed. And let's look at our black. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 black. So again, 2 more than what we actually had to have. And lastly, we'll look at green. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 green in our Guildgates, and we needed 5. So actually, here's one where we need a basic forest so that we have the correct number of sources. All right, so we're 2 over everything else. Green needs at least 1 basic forest, and look at what Arena gave us for our 3 basics. Arena gave us a plains, an island, and a swamp. If we look at our calculations here, We were 2 over everything except for green. So they should have given us at least 1 forest here. And they didn't. Look at our 2s. 4 of our 2 drops require green mana to cast it. So that seems like a mistake from Arena, the land calculator. It's probably pretty difficult for it to assess what lands you need when you're playing a 5 color deck with 14 gates, but it seems like that's a little off. So look at our other 2 drops though. We do have 2 white black and 1 that could potentially be double black or a black red. So the white and the black kind of makes sense there, and even the blue to some extent because we do have the 2 growth spiral. But I do think that the island should have been a forest at least. And really, if we cut all 3 of these basics and put 3 forests in here, we would be 2 over every color. It would actually make our requirements even. Or it would make our lands even on the sources that we have compared to what we needed. So we could just cut all 3 of these and go 3 forests if we wanted to. That's probably the best bet, right? I think I'm going to cut all 3 of these basics and go 3 forests. Like the swamp and the plains kind of make sense because of the oligarch and final payment, but I'm not going to be final paymenting something on turn 2 most likely. I would rather hit these green cards. Sent me a pic of your deck. You can take a look after you're done and see how. I'll check that out. I'm assuming you sent it on Facebook. Alright, so now we are at 2 over all of our mana requirements for the deck. So that's how you come up with your mana base. Now when you're playing a 2 color or 3 color deck, this gets way easier. You're still going to follow the same procedure, but it's a lot easier to figure out how many of each color that you need when you're not playing 5 colors like this. Discord, okay, let's take a look here. Overall, that looks really good. I would not run Bankrupt and Blood probably. If you've got something you can cut or something you can add by cutting the Bankrupt, I would try to take that out. But other than that, it looks really solid. I like it. Oh crap, I closed out of Discord. Here we go. Don't know why Bankrupt's in the deck. Must have not seen it. Yeah, that's the only one that I would cut out of there. The rest of it looks really good. Alright, so we got our deck built, boys. Let's do it. Let's get in there and start ranking up. This was also a test to see if Gates is playable in best of one. So we'll see how it fares, not being able to. Wow, our opponent's already diamond. Very nice. Look at this. Triple Orzhov Guildgate in. I'm probably going to keep it though. We do have 3 forests in the deck. Opponent goes first too. Oh, look at that. We've been top decked a forest. How gross. How freaking gross. This is actually what I expect. I'll go ahead and call this here. And I should have even called it before we started our first game. I think best of one ranked in this format is going to be dominated by Rakdos and Gruul. Those are the 2 most aggressive guilds, and I think just like in the last Ravnica set, it was always in best of one ranked drafts, going Boros and Selesnya I thought was always the best choices. They were just the most aggressive colors, and you got a lot. I got a lot more 7-win runs using those 2 guilds than I did the slower guilds. And I think that the really aggressive, fast Rakdos and Gruul decks in this Ravnica are going to be the equivalent of those 2 guilds in the last one. So I feel like we're going to be playing against a lot of these really aggressive, really aggressive Rakdos decks and Gruul decks. So I hope our 5-killer Gates deck can defend itself against this. We'll see. Alright, do we go Guildgate into Imperious Oligarch here? Actually, we can't even block with the Oligarch on the Plague White. He'll just die. Probably just go Forest Ram, right? If he attacks, I'm not blocking. I'm not about to get my ram blown out by like a Skewer the Critic or Scorch Mark or something. Hell no. This ram's gonna take over the game, boys. It's gonna be glorious. Glorious. Alright, Brush Strider here or Oligarch? Brush Strider could block Plague White if it needed to, but Oligarch gives me another beater. Let's just get Oligarch out there. We'll use it to block Blade Juggler. I'll take it. Grudian, you say? Okay. I feel like he's got to skewer the critics. I guess he could skewer the Oligarch. It's not the worst play in the world here. Okay. Guess he did not want to. Did not want to. Alright, I guess we use the Ram as a defensive tool now that the Grudian's out there. We can bash him with the Oligarch though. I'll trade the Oligarch with either of those. Yeah. And then what do? Do we play Axebane Beast plus Guildgate probably? Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably the case. Alright, cool. That is what we shall do. Cult Guild Mage is pretty good. So we need to win in the sky, it looks like. Probably just hold back the Oligarch. I don't want him blocking it with like the Plague White, I guess. Maybe go ahead and get the Carrion Imp out. If he activates the discard on Guild Mage, we'll just drop the Brush Strider. We get to gain a bunch of life next turn with the Archway Angel. That'll be nice. Okay, he's got his own Carrion Imp. Well, good for you. Guess we go ahead and run out the Angel here. Or we could Growth Spiral plus Gore Clan Wrecker. If we want to, yeah, I'm not that worried about one more gate trigger on the Angel. I think I'll just go ahead and run it out now. Oh. Oh. Oh, I feel really sorry for this guy right now. Oh, boys. Oh my god. That was gross. That was gross. Rude. Oh my god. Got him. We got him.
These nuts. Got him.
That was disgusting. That was disgusting.
Wow. Wow. Now that's a lot of damage.
5-killer draft. Hell, this is the most fun ever, George. This is the most fun ever. That was epic. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty mistake. Do I need to show you what I play in standard? I imagine it's probably the Gates deck, George. You're probably playing this exact deck, just in standard. Hell no! Then you're playing black, green, splashing blue for Colossus, probably. If that be the case. I'm going to go ahead and run this out there for the black. A reclamation deck? Well, yeah, that would have been my next choice. I know that you were really high on the black-green deck before, though. You do have the black-green build. And you've tried the bug list. Do you like the bug list, or do you still just like the rock list better? The bug list is ranked tier 1 for best of 3, but it's ranked tier 2 for best of 1. That's a burr. Hello, little burr. Hello, little burr. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Maybe. Is it worth it? I don't really want to bedeck a territorial boar. We can save that till later. If we get in some real danger. Real danger. Is our opponent on Gates too? He played white and he played a plains and an island with a territorial board. Oh yeah, he's on Gates too. Unless he's just playing Bant, that's a possibility. Oh, okay. He's probably just Bant. He probably has like Gate Crasher Ram or something, and just playing a Gates deck. babe. Trade you. What was that? Let's see, we got a humongulous. Okay. I guess we could have bedecked there and attacked with both creatures, but this didn't feel like that was worth it. Like, bedeck the territorial boar, and then I don't care to trade Grudian with Humongulous, and he wouldn't be able to block Wrecker. But nah. I don't think it's necessary. We've got a blocker for the Humongulous, so. Now, if he does something crazy with Humongulous, chant it up or something, then we might be in trouble, but for now I think we are okay. Double Humongulous. He must have ways to enchant these things. They're not that great, like, just naturally, but if he's got a couple of decent enchantments, maybe. Hey, a flyer. Alright, something to get through. Something to get through. Just go ahead and run that guy out there. Incubation? Okay, what's he gonna get? Gate Crasher Ramp? That there is a biogenic ooze. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill that. Wait, can he even? Yeah, you can cast it. Wait, why didn't he play it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, why didn't he play it? I'm a little bit confused. Does he have a way to protect it in his hand? What protects? There's nothing like to give a creature hexproof, is there, in this set? I guess we keep both of these removal spells up for it next turn then, because he must have like a counter spell. So he wants to play it and have the counter, I'm assuming. We'll hold off on the Wayfinder just till we see what he's up to with this ooze. He's got to have like ooze plus counter or magic backup. That's got to be what it is. Like the 3 mana counter a spell. It's got to be it. So we're going to start with Bedeck. Hey, we got it. Okay, I don't really know why he did that. Yeah, I don't really know why he did that last turn. He could have played the ooze last turn if he didn't have a counter a counter to save it. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Could reveal a creature or land and put that on top of our deck. No, we'll decline. I'm actually going to save this Guildgate. I'm not going to play it because if we draw into Colossus, we want to have a way to buy it back after if he's able to deal with it. Alright, I'm gonna eat my dinner while I'm playing. If anything crazy happens, I'll unmute it. But I'm gonna mute it while I'm masticating.
silver screens, believe in everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe. We just see everything. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything. You seem so rehearsed. Do you really care? I always feel like you're never aware. You're a part of me, but we're so apart. Where is your heart? Now I don't wanna live deep, thinking about everything we could be. Let's just see what comes to be. We're all made in Hollywood. Fake love and hating on silver screens, believe in everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe. We just
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm done
Bruh.
Oh, good thing we have a Mortify. Good thing we've got a Mortify, boys. Okay. Sure. Be back later. Catch you later, brother. We will catch you later, my bruda. Alright. I say while he's tapped out, let's go ahead and mortify the ascendancy. And then we'll worry about the creatures after the fact. Alternatively, we could grotesque demise a creature in response to adapt. Like if it goes to adapt the Biomancer, we could demise it. Let's try that. Let's see if we can't do that. Alright, now we'll go ahead and mortify main phase and get rid of that ascendancy before it gets out of control. Slime bind, sure. All right. Look at that, boys. Rocking right along. 4-0 with our Gates deck. 5 killer Gates. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, really. Gatebreaker Ram's just insane. Like, it's even good in standard. Card is just so good. There he is. There he is. Solid hand, too. My God. What a solid hand. I wonder if he's got... No, I won't block that. I wonder if he's got the counter here, though. Like, I want to run out the Gatebreaker Ram, but what if he's got... What if he's got the 2-mana counter? Nope, he didn't. Chill Bringer. We can bedeck that guy. Great, an Esper deck with a Gate Colossus. Guess we've got to mortify it and hope that he's not got a Gate. Just realized that I had you guys muted. Apologies for that. Apologies on the mute. I was talking that whole game and didn't realize I had you guys muted. That was a good game, though. That was a really good game. That was one of those games where I was afraid we were going to lose up until we top decked the Gates Ablaze. 5-0 with our Gates deck. Even though this hand does mean that we get to cast like Bedeck, and then most likely we're going to draw a land so that we can cast the Mortify, I kind of want to just mulligan this away. We're on the play with 2 land. I'm just going to mulligan it. We're still on the play with 2 land, but this time we get to play Silhana Wayfinder and we get the Scry 1. This is a lot better. We can still Bedeck as well with this hand. We'll keep the land on top. Gutterbones. Gutterbones. Damn it. Damn it. That means Gate Colossus goes to the bottom if we put Azorius Guildgate on top. I'm gonna put Colossus on top, I think. We can't. Damn it. We can't. We have to put the Guildgate on top. Man. That stinks. First time I've gotten to snag a Gutter Bones with Carrion Imp before. It's pretty nice. Gates Ablaze. Just gonna save the Gates Ablaze. Let's play defense for a little bit. We've got some nice removal. We can afford to hold out for a little while. Okay, maybe we can't. Perhaps we can't. Do we clear the stage and get rid of a guy right now that's Afterlife so that when we Gates Ablaze he has one less token? Is this worth a token? That's what we have to ask ourselves. And I think the answer is no. I think we can wait. But we will go ahead and do this. I'm gonna need this angel to come down soon. Real soon. I'm gonna have to clear the stage on the Grudian. We're actually gonna have to mortify a token here. It's kind of crazy. Why is he attacking with the order here? I wonder. Does he have the +1, +1, +3 and untap card? If so, we'd want to block with both just in case. Alright? Yeah. I'm okay with losing the hybrid. Now we have to demise a token. Sweet baby Jesus. I would love to be able to play the Oligarch here too, but we only have 1 black mana. I have to just trade my Wrecker for a Juggler. What a game. Yikes. Actual yikes. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I mean we can play both of these, I guess. Partially stabilized. We need the Angel though. We've got to hit Angel like now. Actually, if he uses the Knight, yeah, we're dead. We're dead. We drew the land, but we're dead. Actually dead to him activating the Knight on his Racketeers. So. One turn too late on our 6th land. We had many chances to draw out of this. We just needed a land forever. Our opponent has 9 land. We just needed a 6th. That is painful. That's extremely painful. Thought this deck was going the perfect 7-0. It should have. Should have. But you can't control games like that where you just don't draw your 6th land until the turn where you're dead. We had 5, like we curved straight from 1 to 5 and then went the entire rest of the game without a 6th. And that was with a mulligan too. Yeah, we'll keep this. Reed. Is this Reed Duke? Reed Duke? Is that you? Oh wait, I just realized I didn't play the other red source. Oh yikes. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh, why? Taking 4 more damage than we had to here. And him gaining 4 more life than he should have. Ah, well. What if he has the 1 mana? +2/+2. We're just dead if he has it. Oh, portal. Okay. At least it doesn't die, but at least at least we don't get hit for 4 there. Mammoth first, probably. Just to get the big butt out there. That big booty out there. Big booty. soon as he finds an answer to the mammoth spider, we are in trouble. 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 I'm gonna save clear the stage. I'm gonna keep that up for emergency situations. We don't need the carrying imp right now. It's not gonna get through the grasping thrall, so we'll just hold it. Save. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold. Hold the line. Come on, boys. Hold. Hold. Hold the line. Hold it. Are we in a stalemate here? Except he's at 31 freaking life. I'm gonna hold that guild gate. There he is. There she blows. Yes, yes. Yes. The old gate Colossus, see? Now we're in business, yeah, see? That's why we hold on to the guild gate. So we can start buying back Colossus if he does have a way to kill it. Okay. Sure. Actually, this isn't too bad. This is why we held up mana for clear the stage. This is why we held it up, boys. Whew. -3 on a 6. We still... Yeah, we're still good. We're still good here. Bring to try exile? Are you freaking kidding me? First time. I'm not even joking when I say this. First time I've actually had an opponent in this format cast that card on me. And it's the first time I've ever gotten to cast the Colossus. First time I've ever gotten to cast Gate Colossus. And my opponent has a Bring to Trial. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've ever had this cast on me. Alright. Fine. Fine. If you say so. 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now we have no reason to hold the guild gates back because our Colossus is exiled. Yeah, exiled, see? Yeah, see? Exiled, see? Yeah, there's a big boy ram. That boy tramples. Six and one. We've got the Wayfinder, so I'm gonna keep this hand, and it's got one black at least, so we have half of Bedeck and we have the black requirement for Demise. This seems like a pretty good hand, even though we go first. I think it'll be okay. Caretaker? Okay. Sure. Well, we hit 2 lands off the top, so our Wayfinder might actually... Oh yeah, we're putting big boy on top here. We're putting big boy up there. Hope he doesn't have the counter here, but if he does, ain't much we can do about it. He's got it. Holy shit, he's actually got it. And not even, and the good one at that. Holy shit, blown out. He actually had a counter spell. He's playing a Gates deck too. Holy god. Oh, boys, how did it come to this? We're playing a Gates mirror, and he had a freaking double blue counter spell in his 5-color Gates deck. That's so bad. All right, well, that'll do, pig. That'll do. Not much we can do about that, is there? 2 damage. Yeah, our Grudian's dead. Fuck. Did you see this guy? Did you see this? This guy goes turn 1 Caretaker, turn 2 Essence Capture, with 2 coming to play tapped lands to get my Gatebreaker Ram, turn 3 Gatebreaker Ram, and then into a Skargan Hellkite. Ah. Sick draw. Sick draw, my dude. If we could afford to wait that long, we could Bedeck plus Grotesque Demise on the Hellkite. If that land didn't come into play tapped, we could have done that this turn and killed the Hellkite and saved our Grudian, which could have held off the Gatebreaker Ram a little bit longer. Now he just shoots the Grudian with the Hellkite, bashes through with both of his big guys, and we're essentially dead. Essentially dead. Oh wait, we can't even Bedeck Grotesque Demise because it doesn't reduce power. It actually increases power. It just reduces toughness. We can't even kill the Hellkite. Never mind. We're just straight up dead. We are just dead. This guy like God drew us. God drew us in the mirror. Do you not use MTG bot? I went to the website and linked it to my Twitch account. Yes, but outside of that, I didn't know I needed to do anything else with it. I don't know much about it. I mean, what else do I need to do? I have it linked, and I just went to the page again. It's got me logged in. How do I? Is there something I have to do to turn it on? Or to make it come into the channel? Because I'm logged in. I have been for a long time. Did you do the /join MTG bot? I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know how to do any of that. It doesn't tell you anything on the website. You just link your account, and then it's got your Twitch companion MTG bot, and it has all the command list, but that's it. It doesn't tell you anything else to do. Something to look at after the stream. Yeah, I'll have to check into that. I've got a running list of things that I need to do for the stream. I'll add that to it. MTG bot. Send you the link for the commands on Facebook after the stream. Okay, I'll do that. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. Jody Ray, what's up, brother? We are about to lose this game, and it'll make us 6-2. We've got one more game after this. Yeah, nothing I can do there, but I can kill this. Haha. Hey, it's a little baby. It's a little baby in the screen. Hello, Desmond. Hi. Hi. Daddy's got to get up and go pee-pee here in just a second. Suck. Hi, big girl. And we're dead. We just got absolutely hard countered by the mirror match. The guy had God draw on us. That game was sick for our opponent. He countered our Gatebreaker Ram with a double blue counter spell with 2 land up into his own Gatebreaker Ram. So we had that otherwise, I'm pretty sure. 6-2. I'm gonna run and take a piss, and then we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish this draft run. It's the man in black. Yes, sir. I'll be right back.
Hanging by a thread, hung upon all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around.
All right, got caught by babies. Got caught by some babies on the way back from the bathroom. We're back though. We're back and we're 6-2. We started out. I don't remember if I was 4-0 or 5-0. I think I was 5-0. Started out 5-0. Lost one, won one, lost one. The one that we lost, the first one that we lost, so that last one we just got absolutely demolished by a mirror match that had a counter our ram into his own ram into a Hellkite. There's not much we could do there. The first game that we lost, though, it was because we curved 5 straight lands, and we were holding the Angel, And we went like 7 or 8 draws without drawing our 6th land. And we had to use like 3 removal spells on 1/1 Spirit Flyers just to stay alive. And then when we finally drew our 6th land, we played it, came into play tapped, of course, being a Guildgate. And our opponent killed us the next turn, and we still had the Angel in hand. We would have stabilized and won if we had drawn that 6th land. Alright, this is a really good hand though. Even ignoring the fact that it only has 1 Guildgate, I think we're going to be just fine with this hand. You found the command list, George? Nice. Good, good. Come draft tomorrow, Jody says. That's a long-ass drive for me to go draft. I don't even draft at Mulligan's, and I could like walk there and be there in less than 5 minutes. Kitty cat. Little kitty gato. Hello, little kitty gato. Do we play the Wayfinder here, probably? I think so. That way, if we do have land and we put one on top, next turn we can spiral, play it, and play the forest. And I'm okay with trading a Wayfinder for a Panther. Let's do that. We need the Guildgate. We actually need that Guildgate. We know that we have an Angel and an Imp on the bottom, though. Showstopper got you just now. I've had Showstopper in 2 different decks, and both times I've had him, he has beaten me every time I've played him. Like, there was, I recall very vividly, one game where I had 1 creature in play and my opponent had 2 creatures in play. All I needed was for him to not kill my creature. It didn't matter if he killed any of my opponent's creatures. I just needed him to not kill my creature, and we would have stabilized and been fine. He killed 1 creature, and it was my own. Remember that one, being very pissed. And then there was another game where my opponent had 6 creatures in play. I didn't need him to kill all of them. I had 0, by the way. My opponent had 6 creatures in play. I just needed him to kill like 1 or 2. That would have been perfect. He killed 0. 0. Killed 0 of them. I've got all that on video too. I just have to go back and find it. I actually killed 0 out of 6. He isn't good. Nope. No, I don't think he is. I mean, he's a big guy. He's like a very cheap, huge flyer. But he screwed me every time I played him. Do I play the hybrid here? No. I think I will. All that, and we still haven't found a black mana. There wasn't a black off the top 4 from Wayfinder. Couldn't draw into it with the Growth Spiral. And here we are with 3 black cards in hand. Hey, look at that. We got there. I was about to say, please not like this. Please not like this. Do we trade with the Groody in here? Or no, probably not. Let's hold off. No blocks for him. Oh, nice. We drew another black too. All right. So now we just pass. See how he attacks. See if we need to pump the hybrid or if we can afford to use one of the removal spells instead. If he just attacks with a fly, well, he'll probably attack with Flyer plus Grudian, I imagine. I'll take 4 if he does. Oh, the whole team. Is that right? Does he have Blade Brand, do you think? I wonder if he has Blade Brand. Okay, that's pretty good. We could clear the stage and get back our Wayfinder. Let's do that. Here we go. Do we want Gate Colossus or do we want Gatebreaker Ram? Gate Colossus will cost us 3 mana for an 8/8 recurring. Or we can play Gatebreaker Ram and have a 3, 4, 5, 7 Vigilance Trample. I'll just go with the Colossus, right? Actually, the Ram... no, I think Colossus is right. Yeah, let's go Colossus. Colossus board, yeah. Yeah, I don't know though. Like I'm getting low on... oh! Ah! Ooh! Okay. This is going to be interesting. I'm actually going to have to spend a couple turns stabilizing with removal, I think. I can't afford to play the Colossus here. I have to use a removal spell. I think I'll use Get the Point here on the Messenger. Well, stupid Pontiff. I want the scry here. Just want to go ahead and do this. Guildgate, I think we keep that on top, right?
Just don't let it go. I started the fight, but now I'm losing. So will I fall again?
Oh my god, that absolution is actually destroying me right now. And it's a hard counter to Colossus. I just realized that too. I think we've lost, boys. I can't do anything about this. Best card in the format? I agree. I agree. Need that Enforcer to die this turn. I need him to attack with it. I don't think he will. I think he's just going to hit me in the air. We do have a way to kill the Absolution if we draw Mortify. Oh my god. Oh boy. Can we do it? Can we come back? I don't know. I don't know. He's gonna make a token here. Our angel's on the bottom of our deck. We could use the angel so bad right now, but I know it's on the bottom. We put it there with the Wayfinder. Alright. We could Flames right now. And save ourselves a little bit of life. And then we could Mortify after. I think we're going to have to do that. Oh, wait, he can just sack. Yeah, he can just sack with the Pontiff. Oh, I should have targeted the Pontiff with the flames. That's what I should have done. Yeah, because now we lose no matter what, right? No, not necessarily. We can flames on the Pontiff still. We can't sack it to itself. It's instant though, so I can do it during his turn and I still get one more turn. But I'm gonna go ahead and bash with these two. I don't care to lose the Grudian here to any of this. Like if he blocks with the 10th Street Veteran, at least it dies. And if he blocks with the Enforcer, then I can get the token with the flames. And if he blocks with the Pontiff, then I could flames and not worry about him sacking. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Because you can't block Colossus with Pontiff, so basically traded Grudian for the 2/3. Oh wait, whoa, what? Oh, what? What just happened? Are we actually gonna do this? Are we actually gonna do this? Oh wait, well he can give that indestructible, but when he does that I just block with the hybrid. I'll lose my hybrid, but I'm not dead yet. Not quite dead yet. This means that I have to hold the Colossus back. What just happened there?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I'll take it. He had Blade Brand in hand? I wonder if he had it and just failed to cast it. Oh wait, I could have bedecked that and lethaled him. I could have bedecked that and lethaled him. Oh no. Please don't tell me that cost me the match. Okay, I can bedeck that, I guess. Yeah, I could have lethaled him. Hey, we got the double lethal. We won, boys! Oh my god. Oh my god. That took a combination of luck and my opponent messing up. Ah, wow. Wow. He fucked up. All right, we got there, boys. 7 wins. 7 wins with the 5 killer Gates deck. That was good. That was fun. That was fun.